Hi, everyone. Welcome back. I hope that you all are doing great. I am doing okay. Today, we are going to be making a mess of the desk. It's already a mess, but we're going to be doing some cards. We have some die. I did a little bit of work. I did some die cutting already, and I don't think it's enough. Good morning, Heather. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the email. I appreciate it. I hope your weekend is getting ready to start off with a big bang and you're having a great time. My weekend is great so far. My son woke up, couldn't find his shoes. I mean, I think that's a normal occurrence, but why? Like, why can't kids find their shoes? So, first things first, I have misplaced one of my die sets, of course, because she can't get her act together. And that's slightly sad. But we're going to talk about these cards. We made these cards a while back, and then I went and bought more dies and stuff with the honeybees and things like that. And I'm okay with that. I hope you are too. And this is this. I did catch your video yesterday for three and a third. It's so I love it. Love, love, love it. So cool. So we made these back a couple of I guess a month ago now. I really enjoyed doing this. I can't find this die. Where is it? I don't know. I looked in my stack because I usually just stack the stuff when I'm crafting to the side. And on Tuesday, I was like, okay, let's get everything together. So we're gonna have to do some hobo cards, which is fine. And I'll show you. I did do some designing in the Scan and Cut um, software. Yeah, it was. I love those cards. I was like, wow. And you know, the coloring. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. And then I saw your haul video. So I'm trying to catch up to this weekend. I think is going to be my catch up on all the videos I've missed and the collaborations that I'm in, and then I'll just try to catch up on some random things from random people. Whatever pops up is what we'll get. So you know, I didn't realize that I had this already, and I went and bought a die. But this hexagon is smaller than the other one, and it's blank on the inside. I like these so much, so much. And then we have this one. I don't think we're going to do any stamping with this particular thing because I do want to do some other stamping. Yeah, unfortunately, life kind of just takes over when you're in collaborations, and I feel like I'm just trying to get the collaboration video that I need to get out, and then I'll go back and catch up. And I normally just binge. The thing is, I told this to someone else. I was like, for me, it's hard to watch. Let's just say you make a video that's 10 minutes long, fine. But if I'm in collaboration with 20 people and yours is the shortest video and everybody else is like 30, 40 minutes, I can't I can't dedicate a day of video watching like that. So I have to catch them in spurts. So okay. So let's get down to what we are doing. Okay. So I did do some die cutting because I am partial to flowers. We will be doing some flower stuff next week, I think. I haven't nixed the idea of our junk journal. We're gonna get that done. I've just been having some head issues. Like today, I woke up with a headache. Probably because I stressed myself out over stupid stuff that I shouldn't even be stressing about. Things that don't matter, I let bog me down, and the important stuff I kind of just don't focus too much on it. So I did um, put these two dies from the Coco and Reno together, the flower shaped die that does this outline, and then it does this basic one. And I put them together, and this is what happens when you put the outside layer on top. I'm not sure if you like that or not, but you're more than welcome to do it however you like. I did put two sheets of paper together, so here we have it like that. I particularly don't care for this right here because I'm not about to glue all these things down. So if I took this and put this around here would be one thing. But I'm not about to do no, I don't wanna do that, unless it's like a challenge to myself, so yeah, no, I don't wanna do that, and these are just the ones that we did last week, I think. I have bees on the mind. We were gonna do some wood stuff today, but I was not really, mentally prepared for that, because I wanna do some staining, and then I wanna do some video. So what I did yesterday, because I do try to get prepared for these videos, even though it doesn't seem like it sometimes. I made a honeycomb. Good morning, Samara. Hope you're doing well today. I made a honeycomb background. So I wanted this to be the top of the card, and then we'd have a black one. And I was going to do a black one with the yellow in the background, but these two cuts took 6 minutes total. So think about it, I have to peel all these off. And then somehow it got caught up in the rapture right here. So I have to cut this down because we're still going to use this. We're not going to let this go to waste. And we can fix this ugly. You may not be able to see it. Okay, Heather, but we'll be able to fix that. And then when I made my borders, because I wanted this piece to cut out, but I should have put the line right here and it was down there. So what we'll do is we'll hide this with a B. Like we'll put it like this or something. Or maybe, we'll put this piece or the little piece that cut off. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Or we may just leave it like that. Who knows? But we made these two card frames because I wanted to come on and just have things ready for us to like craft with. We're still going to end up die cutting probably, which I don't want to keep doing because I feel like that takes up a lot of time and no one really wants to watch me die cutting, right? And then I made these bees on the Scan and Cut. So we have a solid bee and then we have a cutout bee. So the solid one and then this one. And I thought it'd be really cool to put it on black because bees are usually black and yellow, right? So we can just glue this down and make it. And the thing is, these bees, so all of these yellow and all the black, I only did 2 pages, one black, one yellow. It took 8 minutes per cutout, and then I had to scrape all these off the mat. So thank you. So I didn't do a whole bunch of them because I want to do a lighter yellow. I like to make sure that I have different yellows. I was just going to try to do this color because I feel like this color probably would be a little bit better. But this is more gold, so these are like the more mature bees. I guess I don't know what we would call that. The problem is I don't think these bees will fit properly. And the reason why I say it because these bees are big. Like this is Big Bertha and her family coming through, right? On this little bitty thing. But we're gonna make it work. We're gonna figure that out. And then I have some what is that word called? Stickers. And I also wanted to talk about this. Now I am partial to cupcake liner. And I wanted to make maybe a rosette or two. And so what I normally do is I use these on my like backgrounds on the thing because I don't know how to make cupcake rosettes. Like people can cut this out and then yeah, no. We could try one and see how it would work out, but it's probably going to end in disaster. But we can definitely glue this down to a black and yellow sheet of paper and put one of these big Berthas on here and go from there on a rosette. That would be cool with our little black stick. So that's the goal. We're going to make probably 2 rosettes and a couple of cards. I did put See, this month snuck up on me, right? I knew May was coming after April. It always does. It's been doing that for the last 45 years of my life at least. But I didn't post, this month's challenge for the color because I was like, okay, I want to post the 300 card challenge. And now I've made some cards. Well, maybe we'll try to work on it and see how we can get one to come out tomorrow, maybe. But I've tried it one time and I was like, this is dumb. I can't do it. And so I just left it alone. I did do something for myself. I ordered a guillotine paper trimmer. So it's not even on its way yet. Amazon, I don't know what's going on with Amazon lately. But I did get one because I really wanted one. I was like, yes, we're gonna have straight lines now. Ooh. It is a We Are Memory Keepers one. And the reason why yeah, right, Heather. The reason why I got the We Are Memory Keepers one is because I've had to deal with them in the past. I had got a something and it broke. And they have when I dealt with them in the past, they have great customer service. And they have, you know, all those numbers on there. So I couldn't pass that up. They have when I say all those numbers, they have like detailing, like this right here. You can't see it clear, but it says 1/8, 1/4, 3/8, a half. Yeah. So they have that, and I'm like, yes, that's what we're gonna be doing today. Yay. And then it hasn't shipped out yet. So apparently no one in my area actually orders those because usually we're gonna cut this card down because we're not gonna be stressed over that. That chumped up paper. See? And we'll just put this down and smooth it out. The bad thing is, in my opinion, it does from what I understand, it has a handle on there. And that's the only bad thing. So I have to make sure I'm mindful of that. But I am super excited about it. And I can't wait to, bust it out and be like, yeah, I got this from blah, 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 blah. And then you all can say, oh, you're an enabler. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm going to say, you're right. You're right. I had got this message from Joanne Fabric yesterday, and it says unprecedented, first time ever. Gonna do 5 by 7. Um, what I was saying, it said, what did it say? Let me cut this off first. 1/2 inch. 1/2 plus 7 is 8.5. Let's see if this is right. Cause I have a, I'm gonna tell y'all this story, and you're gonna laugh at me. Are you gonna be like, "Oh my god, did that really happen?" First of all, I wanna say everything that I tell y'all is based on a true story. It's all real life action that happened. So this is a little bit off. We may have to put that to the side. And this is a little bit off as well because I made this 6 and 5/8 by 4 and 5/8. So it should be there. Yeah, this is good. I wish this was more yellow. Yes, well, you're about to hear this one. I'm not trying to enable you, but I was called an enabler early this morning. So I got an email from Joanne Fabric that says unprecedented, first time ever, which I don't know if that's true or not, but first time ever, 10% off either um 10% or 20% off clearance items, doorbusters, like everything, right? And so I sent the message to Barry Crafty. And she calls me out of my name. She calls me enabler. Like if y'all gonna call me enabler, call me the in capital letters, the enabler. Like I feel like it's time to put some spec on my name, right? Put some respect on my name, okay? And I want to say that I watched a haul video from Heather yesterday, a day before, and I was like, yay. I was enabled. I didn't buy anything, but I was like, yes, I want to go and look. Cuz I don't like buying stuff online. I know that sounds crazy, right? So we're gonna cut this down to 4.5, 4.5 by 6. But I saw something that I wanted to get. She had these little mice And I might not get those mice, but I may look and see if they have other mice. I'm not sure, Heather, if you've heard of this company before. Woodware. I love their pictures. I bought some stuff from them last Christmas or year before last. The thing is, I don't like photopolymer stamps. So I have to be very, very careful about my mental state before I do that, before I buy it. And also, I do have these things right here. I thought this would be cute to try and put, like, we can cut this off some kind of way and put this on a card, hopefully. I thought it'd be cute just to have like a cutesy card, or we can even put this on a card. I think this would have to be an 8 by, oh, it could be a 6 by 6 card. Yeah, so 6 by 6 would work great. I normally don't make 6 by 6 cards because I feel like that's a waste of paper. Um, because I like to use the A2 size. I like the prefabricated cards better than me making my own. But yeah, and then I have some stickers that we're going to be using here and these right here. So that's the goal today is card making day because I want to tick off my 300 cards and I want to beat the people in the Facebook group. I want to win. I'm not very competitive, but I am competitive when it comes to that kind of stuff. Like if you make 20 cards, I'm gonna make 23, right? Because next month I may not make a card, which is kind of oxymoron. Because I'm a primarily a oh, I don't know why I cut these. I was gonna put these on the inside because I thought I was using black paper. Pay me no mind. So, are y'all ready for the craziness in my life already this morning? Okay, so if you're not, grab your chairs. Okay, grab your chairs and listen to this crazy nonsense. I think I'm gonna trim these off. If you can see, like right here, it's off a little bit. I didn't cut the paper. I bought it like that. But we're gonna correct that little issue. So this morning I took my son to school and that was a hassle in itself. I want to say six because I made three on a three and then we made those cards the other day uh on Tuesday. So I want to say I got six, maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah. Okay. So there we go. So a couple of days ago, my neighbor brought their dog outside, and it's a German Shepherd, next door neighbor. German Shepherd, black, all black with a brown undercoat. Now I was under the impression that the dog was all brown. It looks like the dog may have been dipped in some type of hair dye to give that darker sheen, that darker coat. Because it's not like a silky brown coat; it's more of a matte coat. So it looks like it's dyed. Like she went to the hairdresser and got her grays covered. That's how it looks. But whatever. You can dye your dog whatever color you want to. And then fast forward to today. So he had brought her out the house the other day and he was like, she's pulling on the lead. So he was like, she's too big for me to be trying to lug around or whatever. So I was like, oh yeah, blah 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 blah. This happened, I want to say Sunday. Fast forward to today, my head is throbbing because my son acted a pure nut this morning. He couldn't find his shoes. I think not being able to find your shoes is must be a common occurrence for little kids. I don't understand why you can't find your shoes. I have things safeguarded, like get your stuff ready for tomorrow for school. Don't forget to put your shoes in the same spot over and over again. I'm going to redo one of my areas in the house and just have a bucket for him to just put his shoes in. I've been saying I'm going to do it, but he's gotten on my nerves so much that that's going to be my next goal in yeah, I don't know. That's going to be my next goal, right? So I come home, I see a dog. So, uh, I think I told you this a long time ago. About 2 years ago, there was a Rottweiler, or was it a boxer? No, it was a it was either a Rottweiler or a Doberman, on the corner, and she rolled up on us. I was like, "Oh Lord." Now I don't mind dogs. I'm not afraid of dogs. I love dogs. If Nicholas could turn into a dog today, I would sacrifice him to have a dog. But unfortunately, he's a cat, and I love him. And the reason why I got a cat is because when I was working, cats don't need as much love and attention as dogs do. Cats are like, feed me, rub me, don't touch me. Dogs are like, pet me, feed me, scratch my head, do my ears. Oh yeah, love me, human. And then you walk away and they're like, no more, 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 more. Cats are like, that's enough, and they bite you when they don't want you to touch them anymore. At least that's what happens in my household. So yeah. Anyway, so I'm not afraid of dogs, right? But normally, uh, Nicholas is Nicholas is an old man. He probably can't even hear that well anymore. The way he be acting sometimes. Now he still hears great and still acts like a kitten from time to time. He does not get the zoomies that often, which is great. But when he gets them, stand by because he's going to run you over. So we're just going to rub that a little bit. See, it's coming together nicely already. Um, so the dog's name is Grace, and she's a beautiful dog. I'm quite sure she's very friendly, but she does have teeth. Keep that in mind, right? So I wore my work uniform to drop my son off today, right? Pajamas, house, a nightgown. It's long enough. You can't see anything. If I bend over, I'm good to go, et cetera, et cetera. Not that you need that visual, but when you say nightgown, some people dress a little bit, more provocative. I don't. Okay, so we're gonna just rub this in a little bit. So Grace, I see Grace across the street, and I'm like, I'm looking for my neighbors. I don't see the neighbors. I'm like, oh crap. Is that Grace? It's Grace. Grace rolls up on me. I open the door and Grace tries to roll up on me. I'm like, no, 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 ma'am. I was on the phone with one of the parents that I tend to talk to every couple of days or so about the school. This may work. It may work. Let's see. I think we're gonna do solid black though, and then yellow. You can tell me what y'all think. I think that might work. Yeah, that might work. This is gonna work. This is gonna work. And we'll just put this here so we can't really see, and then we'll put a sentiment across. Yeah, that will work. So I'm like, oh, I gotta call you back because my neighbor's dog is out. And I try to go through my phone to see if I have her phone number because she gave it to me, and of course I didn't save it. And if I did, my brain wasn't really functioning to think first name, last name. So I called my other neighbor across the street. I was like, can you do me a favor and call, so and so and so and so because their dog is out. And he was like, I don't think that's their dog. I said, that's their dog. He said, okay, I'm gonna call them. Calls them. She goes, our neighbor goes and gets the dog, and Grace is like, hi, human, ha, 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 all excited or whatever. And I'm thinking, this cannot be my morning. Like my day has already started off chaotic enough with my son because he wants to be a little 6-year-old, right? And then the dog. I'm like, this is this really good? Like, is this really happening to my life with these with all the craziness that's going on? So I'm like, okay, well, that has happened. We've got the crazy out of the way, hopefully. I'm gonna burnish this down some because I don't trust my just pat 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 gluing. I did buy some paper from a lady that was selling stuff on Facebook. I rarely get lucky enough to actually find great things on the marketplace, and then I don't really need anything, so I try not to go on there. Do you think we should give it some eyes? I don't know. We're gonna pop this up. I don't plan on mailing this out, so I can be a little bit free with these cards. I asked you and then just do it anyway, huh? I need to get some more tape. I was thinking today, like I always think when I'm going through my craft supplies and I'm attempting to try not to curse myself out for having, stuff. I was like, what if you really did a no spin? right? Like, what if I actually actively pursued not going to the craft stores, not buying anything for, say, 6 months to a year, besides glues, basic supplies, replacement scissors if I needed it, but only bought what was on the shopping list? How would I feel? And I laughed at myself and kept on organizing because I was like, you know what you're going to do? You're going to ruin that. You're going to ruin it. You're going to just not do right by yourself. But I have really considered not spending. So this is a Jen Hatfield is homemade, and you can make cards that look like this. This is so pretty. This is an invitation, but we're gonna do um, smile. Yeah. So I woke up with a headache. I guess I'm telling you my day backwards, right? I woke up with a headache, and I was just like, "This can't be happening." We're gonna do this flower. Will that work? Yeah, it's gonna have to work because we're putting it on here. A lot of gold. Hello. I did cut out honey. If I cut out honey, I have to I'll have to do it again. I did cut it out. I think we could cut it out and we have to cut a gold background. So I want to try and stick with something that's already contrasting. Let's do smile because why not? Everybody needs to smile every now and then. I don't like puffy stickers, but these feel so nice to, you know, rub on and put on, which is always a plus. And there we go. First card done. Didn't take a long time. Everything was prefabricated, kind of mentally thought out a little bit, which is a good thing if you're thinking about, trying to create stuff. It's always good to have some things already prefabricated. I tend not to, don't ask me why. Like, I have no real reason besides I like to chit chat with you and hang out. Uh, Thank you so much. Yeah, Samara, I just have a few things on my mind that I shouldn't be letting bother me, and I've allowed it to creep in and take up, rent some space in my head, unfortunately. So I'll put this right here. Yeah, the thing is, Heather, if I say I'm on a no spin, it's not. It's a lie. And honestly, I haven't really bought a lot of stuff from the stores. I did buy some things. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Samara, so much. I did buy a few things for my birthday, but I was like, it's your birthday. You know that they, meaning my family, the big roommate and the little roommate, they're not gonna really get you what you want, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We need to poke this little E piece out. And um, I really wanted a set from, I'm not gonna tell y'all where, what, you'll just see it when we start playing with it. I want to press this down a little bit more. Um, I wanted a stamp and die set. And that's what I got myself. So I got myself a few craft supplies, but today I'm treating myself. Yeah, because some of y'all be calling me an enabler, even though I'm not. I just share with you the goodness of the craft spirit. Let me stop. I know I'm an enabler and I don't care. Like, what are you gonna do? Nothing. Just don't go shopping. It is Enable Friday. I forgot. Let's turn it up. Let's turn it up. Okay, so I told you about Joanne Fabric, right? Yeah, no, let me stop. Um, I I was cleaning up and organizing, and we about to be using a lot of stickers, y'all. A lot of stickers. Like, when I say a lot of stickers, get your adhesive ready. Cause ma'ams, listen. Okay, listen. Some person in my life, and this is not right, it's too long. So we're gonna set this to the side real quick. Cut this real plotted thing and keep it moving. We will not waste our good craft stock. Hi, very crafty. I already told on you today that you said I was an enabler this morning before 7 o'clock. Okay, that sliver. So, in all seriousness and honesty, I like the guillotine a lot better than the paper trimmer for that right there. Like if I needed to cut off a sliver, if I had ran this through my regular paper trimmer, I'm sure I would have ate up the paper. I'm sure of it. So I sure did tell on you. I like the guillotine for that reason. And I would not recommend, you go out and buy a guillotine unless you really wanted it. Um, but it serves its purpose when it comes to like cutting thin pieces and you can cut multiple pieces off, multiple sheets of paper at one time. I can't really do that with my paper trimmer, so maybe I just have a dud spud paper trimmer. Come on, paper. And I had wanted contrary to popular belief, I actually you have lag. Does anyone else have lag? I don't know how I would fix it besides starting over. Maybe refresh your screen. Should I refresh my screen? I don't think I need to refresh. I don't know. Okay. All right. Um, but I'm not sure about anyone else, but the guillotine punch, the paper trimmer was not cheap. Not that size. The 12 by 12 one was not cheap at all. But I wanted it. I wanted one, so I had to look, research it. I prefer to research things versus just going out and getting them because what if it's crap? And that's another reason why I went with the company I went with because people said, "Oh, it's a good thing, it's a good this, it's a good that," and they all seem to have had uh, positive reviews for it. And of course, somebody else going to have a negative review, but I do have history with American Craft, and so I was okay with, I feel like if it's crappy, they will do right by the customer. I hope they don't prove me wrong. We will see. So today, I woke up and I was like, well, last night I told myself, you're taking yourself out. And my cheap self was like, no, no, you're not. And my other self is like, yes, yes, you are. Because, it's Mother's Day weekend. So happy Mother's Day to all of the mamas. If you don't have any children that you've birthed, but you have fur babies. I know a lot of ladies and gentlemen call themselves cat mom, dog mom, things like that. I particularly don't like to refer to my cat as my child, but that's just me. I find it slightly weird. But I do love him. He's part of the family and he's expensive. I'll leave that at that. Yeah. So happy Mother's Day. So I am going to take myself out today. I think I'm going to buy myself a blouse and some pants and take myself to eat. When I was younger, this is going to sound real silly, but when I was younger, this looks upside down for some reason, but this is actually how I intended for it to be. Now, in my head, ow, 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 I wanted to use these as blocks on the black sheet of paper. So we'll do that next on the black sheet of paper. When I was younger, I was like, I don't ever want to eat alone, right? It was just something about me and not wanting to be alone that kind of scared me when it came to, eating alone and being by myself. But now I welcome silence. I welcome, and this is before I had children or whatever, one biological child, I should say. Before I had a child, I was like, um, I told myself as you get older, you get a little bit more mature and you stop saying dumb stuff like stupid things to yourself out and loud so people can hear how dumb you really are. But I just thought that eating alone wasn't good. And it still may not be good for some people, and that's okay. We're going to put this be kind on the side. And we do have two layers of it, so we're going to separate that. Um, but I was like, I don't want to eat by myself because that says that I don't have any friends, et cetera, et cetera. But then I think I want to say when I got to be almost 30, so I was like in my late 20s, so 28, 29, I turned into a different person. A good smart person would have got their Zyron out, but I'm not a good smart person today when it comes to crafting. Um, um, I was like, it's okay to eat alone. It's okay to enjoy your own company because most of the time when you see people now, what are they doing on their phone or video chatting or whatever. So sometimes when I go out to eat by myself, I'll be on the phone on my headset with the big roommate. And other times I'm okay with just being totally by myself because sometimes you need that rewinding of or reminder of how great you are as a person or how great your life is. And sometimes it's just good to just sit there and just shush and just enjoy it, right? So I do find that that is always a plus as well. So this is not the same bee. We got a lot of these bees over here, right? We're gonna put this little bee right here. And since I already have my skin covered in, do you remember we had this conversation about this in Eternities at Deb Hoke? I think where you take the glue and you turn it into fake fingernails. That's what I did in school with my Elmer's glue. Oh my goodness! I watched this video yesterday. I was waiting on my son to get ready for school. Bane of my existence right now is getting ready for school. And this lady took some Elmer's glue, clear Elmer's glue, poured it into a vase, put some little seeds, those little glass round things that you can get from the Dollar Tree, poured it in there, and took some fake flowers and made a like it was like a resin vase. And everybody in the comment section was like, "Oh, I love the first trick. It's so nice." Blah 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 blah. And I was like, "That is cool." I don't know if I would want to use Elmer's glue like that. Cause I don't like uh to have a lot of decorations up because I have a cat and cats not crap over. And lately I've been the only one that's dropping and breaking glass, but he tends to attack things. So string things. Like I had this little guy, it was a statue of a little guy fishing and Nicholas ate the fish off the thing. He didn't eat the fish for real, but he broke the yarn. All right, so I wonder if that's I think we're gonna need another bee. And do I have another bee? Oh, I have this bee. Be kind. Do I have another bee? See, this is why, when you die cut a lot of stuff, this is what happens. You have a lot of excess, right? Yeah, he ate that fish. He was like, "You gone, fish. Holla back." I was like, "Dang." Because when he was new. He was new to me, Nicholas. Um, you don't realize what your pets are capable of doing until they do it. Like he destroyed the Christmas tree the first year we had him. Uh, I had put some, the command strips that you can put on the wall and just hang some. I had some cards or something hung on the wall because I totally was going to be that neighbor. I was going to decorate the house, just one area, and every season, right? Like every occasion, St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day, we were going to have all of that stuff. Nicholas let me know that that is not the life that I'm going to live while he's still around. Because this dude had knocked all the Christmas balls off the tree, playing swat, swat, swat with him. He was doing everything. He was doing too much. I was like, Nicholas, really? So one year, we just had a naked tree. No lie, a naked tree. No decorations at all. But I think I was just upset with my stepdad at the time because he was still living with me. And I was like, I'm not doing jack for Christmas. Um, Nothing was on the tree because he put the tree up. He's like, "Are you gonna decorate?" I was like, "No." So that's what we had, a naked Christmas tree. Now he doesn't mess with the stuff too much. I think because he's just older. He's like, I learned my lesson. She'll put me in that crate. Like you get crated if you don't do what you're supposed to do. We're not having that mess. All right. So this is our second card. We're gonna do a few more. Doesn't have to be elaborate over the top all the time. It could just be something basic and simple. We're just gonna use our stickers up a little bit. What are y'all plans for Mother's Day? I have no plans besides what I told you I want to do today. But we'll see. My head is still throbbing. I did drink some water. Oh, smile wants to come off. Look at that. We can't have smile coming off. Still building a coop. Cool. What else? Oh, that's nice. Spending time with mama. So, full disclosure, I was going to go and spend time with my mom as well. It's supposed to be 100 degrees here, y'all. Saturday and Sunday is supposed to be 100 degrees. The drive to Houston is 3 hours. 3 hours. Not including stops for restroom, food. 3 hours. 3 whole hours. And I would be doing all the driving alone because, my son is 6, so he can't drive. He thinks he can though, but he can't drive. And then it would be a 3-hour drive back. Yeah. So I'm like, I'll just go later on in the year when it's cooler because I could just talk to her from here and I feel like she'll be okay with that. Because tech to be, like, not to be like sad or whatever, but I just go and I talk for maybe 5 minutes, if that, and then I roll out. And so a 6 hour drive, even though I would still do it, a 6 hour drive for 5 minutes is, um, it's worth it, but I don't want to do it because it's going to be so hot. And so it's not like I can say, okay, well, we're going to go to the zoo after we do this, or after we finish on the way home, we could do it because the purpose is to go and stop by her and see her or visit with her. I don't know. I don't see her or chit chat with her. So we're going to do one more thing because, the people that like threes would kill me if I just leave this like that naked. Well, with two. Not kill me, but, the three fairy is here today, okay? Yeah. Florida's probably a nice temperature, right? All right, so we did that one. We're gonna let's get a puffy. No, the puffy ones is not sticking that great. So let's do, we'll do this one. All right. All right, let's move on to the next one. The next one, we're gonna use these things right here. We're gonna do an A2 size card. So we just need to cut down this paper real quick. 5.5. Yeah, that's hot. Thank you so much. Yes, hot. 4 1/4. Yeah. Even 91 is hot though. Let me see. Check my phone real quick to see the temperature. So can you see it? It says 100. So Saturday's 104, Sunday 100, Monday 100. 54 is a nice temperature. A nice temperature. So here we go. Why is this crooked? Always off. Let's just cut this one too. 4 1/4. 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 is 8. 4 1/4 plus 4 1/4 is 8.5. So these should be even. Even Stevens. This paper's off. Mm-mm-mm. She's saying degrees, not age. I was thinking the other day about aging, not gracefully or ungracefully, anything like that, but just aging. And I think that sometimes we get so wrapped up in like our head about aging that we tend to hate it. You so crazy. We're gonna do two, two. We're gonna do two, I think. We're gonna try to do two. And I think we put, I don't know, like a negative connotation on it when it shouldn't really be. So you see it's a little bit off. We're not gonna cut this one because I don't feel like cutting the layer again. So we're gonna use this one as well. I did go to Hobby Lobby this week. I think the paper studio is on sale. And I went to Hobby Lobby this week and I got craft cardstock. And I was excited about that. All right, so here we go. I couldn't decide what we were gonna do today. Like paper craft or make jewelry, chit chat, woodcraft. I didn't know. I was like, I don't know what I want to do. Pull out some stickers and I don't know. Oh, that's a lot. I want to do some more. Oh, words. They mean nothing, apparently. I want to do some more decoupaging. So we'll probably do some decoupage cards or something. I don't know. But I have to get back into videotaping videos. I struggle so much with my collaboration videos now because I'm always trying to do the lives, set up the lives or whatever. But we're gonna get back into all of it. I need some I've set a few goals for myself and I need to actively work on those goals. Like it's one thing to say I have a goal and not do anything about it. And then it's another thing to work on a goal and reach the goal. But the thing about having goals, you have to be attainable goals, real goals, not I'm going to be a millionaire by tomorrow, and you haven't did anything before then. You have no stock invested or nothing like that. And even saying I'm playing a lottery and trying to win is that's not possible really, you know. So anyway, the thing about some goals is that awesome. I'm glad you like it, madam. Some of these goals will rely on you all, so I have to give you more so I can get more. If that makes any sense. All right, let's do this. We did this on Tuesday, and I had the larger ones. Not even this one. Oh, it was this one. So we had this one. But today we're going to do these. And I think we're going to need another sentiment because this honey, the honey, uh, is in black. And I really don't know if I want to die cut enough, use that foam sticky one that I can't find right now because it didn't really stick. Oh, but congratulations. Oh, hello looks so beautiful. We'll do hello. We'll do hello. Let's see. So we're going to do hello first, right? No, we're going to do our hexagons. But this time I don't want to put a bunch on. I want to put like 6. That is a bunch, huh? You're like, that is a bunch. What are you talking about? Not a bunch. You'll see. You'll just wait and see. Right here. Oh, I did it again, didn't I? I said I wasn't going to do that. Put the thing on first and then try to cut it down. So we'll do 5, just like that. And then we'll put hello across the bottom and a B right there, okay? So that is the goal. And these are simple. You can make them a little bit more elaborate if you choose. I am opting for fun, non-stressful. If you want to go all out and do it a little bit different, you can. These right here are from the ScanNCut machine. If you have a Cricut or Silhouette, I'm sure they have basic shapes on your machine as well. And if not, you can just find a hexagon. You don't have to pay for it. You can take some triangles and squares and make your own hexagon if you really, really want to do that. I do. I did. I want to. I am. They have this sale right now for $1. I can download some bee themed uh, vectors and use them, as I see fit. I think it costs more if I want to make it commercial or not. And commercial just means that I'm going to buy it and sell it. If you're using it for yourself, you don't need a commercial license. But if you're going to buy something and sell it, you need a commercial license. And it's going to be more than $1 because you're really buying a commercial portion of it. All right. So we got that. We're going to burnish this down before we go any further. All right. Now this is a big B to go on here. So I don't think I want to use this big B. So we may have to use a little B. A little tiny B. Oh no. That's nice, but not for this. Not for this. I cannot find. Hello, hello. Is it me you're looking for? Hello from the other side? I don't know. It's a lot of songs with hello in it, huh? Or maybe just a few. How's the volume? Am I loud enough? How about now? All right. All right, good. Thank you so much. I ch- Heather, I changed my setup again, right? So I like this setup the best, but I have been adjusting my volume to not be so loud, and I I probably got this stamp set, this thing set because of that strawberry for Bear Crafty. That's probably why I got it. How does that look? That looks a little bit on the weird side. We're gonna put this. I need a little heart. Thank y'all for the sound check. Sound. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Right. My mic sounds nice. Got this. So yeah, I'm gonna take myself out today, and this is why punches are great. If you just want a little tiny punch, you get that little tiny punch. If you want a lot of them, you do a lot of them. They're just too big. They're so bulky. And that's the one thing I don't care for about the punches. Sure, that's why they gone. Not a lot of people use them. I don't know. Do y'all like this B right here? I feel like this B is weird right here. Maybe we could do the B right here. No, that looks better like that. I don't know. We're going to die cut a B real quick, just so y'all know. We're going to die cut 2 Bs because I don't want to use these two. I want to use, and this B, this Big Bertha is like, I'm Big Bertha. I'm coming through. See, it don't even look right now. If we did that, not good, not good, not good. I did all those B cuts. You can never have too many B cuts, I suppose. I don't know. Okay, let's just die cut it and move on from that. Maybe I have some bees in here. No, I pulled everything out. I don't have no bees. I even cut some bees this morning. Like, I was like, I'm going to be prepared. So before we go any further, this I don't really care for. This flower on regular paper, I don't know about it. I did it double, and the paper I used was a little bit thick, so we'll see because that's what we're going to work on next. Oh, I just tore it. Great. So we have to get some. If you use this one, I think maybe thin paper would do better. So, like, if you're going to use 1 10-pound paper, maybe not. Maybe not. So you need a thinner paper for this flower. All right, ma'am. We'll be here when you come back, hopefully. Okay. So I do want to keep these all back in the same thing. I do plan on transferring them to uh, a magnetic sheet versus this thing right here, because this is going to get old to me real quick, really, really fast. So now we're going to do this 3 or 4 times. 4 times probably. In black first, and then we'll do it in a yellow. They call me Mellow Yellow. When I was younger, I y'all remember that commercial? I think it was an Old Navy commercial. Well, they had a Mellow Yellow, but then I think they reused the song for Old Navy. Maybe it was just Mellow Yellow. I don't know. You drink Mellow Yellow? All right, so we're gonna do. Can we get 2 out of this? Let's see. No. Nah. So what we'll do, just cut our crafty paper losses and just go like this. Stop being so cheap with the daggone oh great. Oh great. Oh great. Oh great. I did knock 3 things down into the catacombs of craft of oblivion. So we're just gonna tape this down and try to maximize on this paper right here. So Barry Crafty and I were having a chit chat about scraps. Hi Deb, how are you today? Happy Mother's Day if I don't see you on Sunday. Hope you're doing well. Oh yeah. I was talking about you earlier. Not bad. Someone tell you, is that why you're here? You came to get me? You walked in on the die cutting section. Oh yeah. Gotta love the vampires. Hopefully this will work. The tape mood. So let's see. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Good. I'm gonna do this one more time. You know, I've been looking. Really? Not one time did you decide to poke out after I did all that? Not once? Okay. Good die. Good die. Oh, I need this to be okay, yeah, yeah, that's what we're doing. I what you got planned for the weekend? You going party? I saw you post that you were out and about traveling. Not really traveling, but out and about. I'm just fixing my last little scrap paper down. So we were talking about scrap paper, Bear Crafty, Liz and I, and how we make more scraps than we think about making, which is always an interesting mindset that we make so many scraps. I know some people only work only craft off of their scraps, and then once they got all their scraps used up, they go and use regular sheets. I guess you could take your scraps and do a bunch of die cuts and just have them sitting in your die cut bucket. I'm not sure if y'all remember her. She hasn't posted in a long, long time. Her name was This or That, and she never talked in any of her videos, not to my knowledge at least. It was a while back. We had did 100 die cut challenge. That's probably one of the reasons why. No, not This or That Michelle. I think she was in Ireland. Because I melded to a different country, but she had sent me so many really pretty die cuts, and I sent her the ones that I had. It was just a fun challenge to do it. And so the bad part about getting die cuts from people, unless you specifically are going to use them, I tend to hoard the stuff, especially die cuts, because die cuts, like she sent me a lady in a with an umbrella, and I didn't have that. Like I have been looking for a umbrella. I'm not now, a umbrella die cut. And then I was like, once you have your scanning cut or you have your Cricut, you can kind of make whatever you need. You can find images and make them, or you can take a U and a line and make an umbrella. So it's not like, you can visualize how umbrellas are made and make it, and then you can put the bones on there. Yeah, her name was this or that, this and that, this or that. Not Michelle, but Deb, you probably know who I'm talking about. But she hasn't posted in a long, long time. Like she stopped posting, I want to say in 2017, maybe. But she was on the, when the Wish channels and the Wish granting channels were more popular. I'm not sure if they're still popular or not, but I don't go there anymore. But um, yeah, she was on there. I think. Yeah, we need two. I don't know why I keep saying we only need one, but we really need two. I guess I just didn't want to cut that other sheet of paper out. Yeah. And she always had music in the background, and she did a lot of giveaways at one. Well, I wouldn't say a lot, but she did some giveaways. I guess she was trying to pare down her stuff. I had wrote her because I hadn't seen her, not recently, but I had wrote her and I was like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "Yeah, things fine." Well, that's what she wrote me in the message. But sometimes people stop following you or stop subscribing to you, and it's okay. You can't be like, "Well, why aren't you doing this or whatever?" Because sometimes people grow out a like for you or favor of you or whatever. Or someone spread a rumor about you and said that you know, you're a werewolf or something. Yeah, I want to say a couple of months ago, I thought I saw her post something on Facebook, but I'm not sure. It was like a regular family picture or whatever. But I thought that she had stopped making YouTube videos for some reason. I was just under the impression that she had stopped. Because I remember that she was in a collaboration, and I think it was you that said that she wasn't going to be posting, or I'm not sure. But I know Copa, the whole debacle with Copa and everything, it ran a lot of crafters away. Uh-oh. Well, I'll still be there. I'll still be there. Um, a lot of people that I follow, I have followed from day one. The only people I stopped following is people that YouTube gave me as a thing, or maybe people I don't have any more corresponding with. But I'm still subscribed to a bunch of random people. I was subscribed to this one lady, and she stopped doing what I subscribed to her for, some hair stuff, and she started doing, like, I don't know, something totally different. And I was like, I can't. This is not something I believe in, so I couldn't. Now, see, that don't look right. Do it. That like it's look okay. Yeah. Well, hopefully not, Deb. Oh, I should have did it the other way. I'm glad I did it the other way because we need yellow. Oh, that's pretty. And black. Where's this thing at? Here we go. I I watched this one lady who seemed to be very popular in the Stampin' Up community, and she had posted why she stopped, and she seems a trillion times happier now. I'm not sure. I know that, I look at Stampin' Up as a great stamping company if you are only going to be faithful to them. It's great. But a lot of people like different products, and Stampin' Up is like, no. And so that was one of the issues that she was having. Um, like, who's really faithful to their craft supplies like that? right? I mean, I'm not, but apparently, according to Barry Crafty, I'm an enabler. That's what Samara always tells me. So I don't know. I don't think it is true. I just tell you where I find stuff. And, if you like it, you get it. If you don't, you just keep on fluttering by, right? Exactly. Like I refuse. I don't know. I will tell you that I have my favorites though. Like I like Stampendous because I think they have great stamps. Certain companies you go to for certain things, and I think um, being faithful to stamp companies or craft companies is just not in my DNA right now. I have 5 different glues on my desk, so I mean, come on. Yeah, yeah, I know. I think, well, we could talk about that offline or in public. I think the thing about, well, I'll tell you, this one lady, she does, is it close to my heart? She does close to my heart. And another lady that she kind of partners with does photo play. And I think that's a good balance. Like one lady does one thing, the other lady does the other thing. So if she really wants something, I don't know, you can get that. But for all I know, photo play might be, in the balance with other stuff. But I just like the variety of being able to get random stuff at a random time. Now that Deb is here, I really got to build my threes, right? We're going to do this. I like this. It's different. Okay. All right. And now we got one more card with the bees, and then we're going to do our thing. And our thing is I forgot what it's called. But it has a lot of little folds on it. We're going to put a bee on there. Oh, what am I doing? I don't know. I've lost it. We're going to do this little honey pot. I saved this. I saved this for Heather. Oh goodness. Heather said that I enabled her, y'all. Can you believe that? Like, really? Good morning, Chocolate City Sim. Happy Mother's Day. If I don't get a chance to talk to you on Sunday. I mean from my channel, you know what I'm saying. Deb, you know what? I really, really am not the enabler. At all. Really, I'm not. So you all remember back in the day when Deb was hosting the Stick Your Side to Crafting. Y'all remember that? Deb sent me a fabulous, wonderful surprise mail, right? Guess what was in that surprise mail? Can y'all guess? I mean, we were doing the Stick Your Side to Crafting. It is this week, ma'am. It's on Sunday. I'm going to color this, just a tip of it. And we're going to use Millen yellow instead of mellow yellow. Millen yellow. So we have 18 more days to school. See? 18 more days for graduation. I mean, before the school ends. They're having a graduation ceremony. I don't remember graduating from kindergarten. I think I remember graduating from 5th grade only. We did not have an 8th grade graduation, but I don't remember graduating from kindergarten. All right, so I want to put these on here as well. So just give me a few seconds to try to mentally figure that out. You know what? You should. I would love to do that, but I would have to be like a a follow on, not a full participant, because I struggle so much with the stickers. And you see, I made a bunch of books, and people are like, a book, another book, really, another book. So if you decide to do this, I just want to say in the future. See, no, I only did kindergarten and eighth grade and 12th, not even eighth. Did I? I think it was kindergarten. I never did kindergarten. I think I did fifth grade and 12th grade. I don't think we did all the other stuff, but it's fine. But that's that new age stuff. I mean, I went to school 1,000 years ago, so who knows? If you decide to do this honeycomb situation, don't put your card front on your card base. Do the honeycomb situation first, and then put your card front on your card base. Because even though you can't see it, it's a thin line around it. And if I was to try to cut these honeycombs off, it would be a bit weird. So you really, like, if it was to hang over like that, you don't want it to hang over. You want to cut it off. So do all that first and then put it on the card. And I'm thinking we could do that. So do we even really need this over here? We do, because I want it to be a little bit on the up. A little bit up. I don't know. I don't think we need it. I'm not sure. We'll see. Yeah, we're not going to use these back. Move it out the way. Think we're going to do this one. You think I look at my other card and be like, yes, that's how we're going to do it. No, I'm just winging it. Yeah, it's a Hero Arts stamp. A stamp. Well, they have a few stamps and dies. A mason, not a mason jar, but this little lid. I can't find this part, but they had this little lid that goes on top of it. They have a few cute little things, but this is Hero Art. And then this is Scan and Cut, and this is what we're going to be working on in a few minutes. Hmm. I think we're going to have to do another layer of yellow. Yeah. Or off brown, maybe. Yeah, let's do a brown or a creamy color. All right, so this is an A2 size card. So we're just going to trim this down a little bit. And this is supposed to be 6 by 6, but it's 6 1/4 sometimes. So we're going to just make sure it's good to go. And first, before we even do that, let's see. So this is how I have straight papers laying out. I'll pull it out. I'm like, no, they don't look good. You know what? That is why the paper gods have shown me favor today. And I appreciate that, paper gods. We're going to just cut this thing down. Let's see. I'm going to do 4. Because that yellow looks nice to me. I made them. I made them on the Scan and Cut. And that's 5 1/4. Let's see. Let's do 5 1/4. I'll show it to you in 1 second. Yes, look. Great, great. So if you wanted to do the honeycomb design now, you could, but I don't want to do that design anymore. The moment has passed, I think. Let's see. Yeah, the moment has passed. And now, because the moment has passed, we're going to take this beat up honeycomb pot and reconstruct it. She always making more work for herself, but that's okay. We're gonna work through it. So when words, where are they today? I have no idea. With that's so cool. With Scan and Cut, the beauty about Scan and Cut, besides just scanning the image in and cutting it out, is that you could literally find any free image draw an image, anything you wanted to, um, and turn it into a die cut. You can turn it into a cutout. And so like this bee, what I did was I just went into Google and I typed in bee. Uh, I think I typed in coloring bee because the coloring bees are some of the files, the JPEG or PNG files, are a lot better to use versus a SVG. And the SVGs, you can pay for those. Some people have them for free. So what I did is just type found bee, and what I did is I got the bee, and then I just made an overlay. And so now we have a front and back of the bee. And so with this one, I'll show you the cards that we worked on earlier. I went in and I just made this hexagon. They have the shape already in the system, and I just put I take the hexagon and I put them next to each other, and I just cut it out and I made this. So with the extras, I think you saw me do this one. I just took these and did that. These bees are some dies from Coco and Reno that I got from their bee thing. Thank you. So yeah, I've done a few things. I just haven't cut them out. Like I made a gnome. Like I literally made a gnome. Very Crafty helped me with that one. I was like, "What do you think?" And she's like, no, move this up, turn this around." Basically, I designed it. She redesigned it. Okay, so let's see if we have all our pieces for this thing. I think we do. I just think it's upside down. Let's see. Nope, that was right. Oh, was it? No, it's not right. All right, here we go. Yeah, she's much more of a visual crafter than I am when it comes to certain things. Like, she's very colorful and bright, and so she can see, the flaws, which is good, and it helped me fix. Oh, great! Is this right? Is this thing on? Yeah, there we go. All right, so let's try and not do. Okay. So when I first did those cards, and I'll show you all the cards that when we finish, I left this open in the middle so that the flowers could sink in. And I'm going to try to do that again, even though this honey pot is broken, because someone was brute forcing it when they was pulling it out the paper trimmer. I mean, a die cut machine. So I'm just gluing the edges, and we glued this down so the flower won't seep through all the way. And we're going to put some over the side so it doesn't look so apparent that it's been affixed back together, which is okay. I mean, we're going to fix it where you don't even notice it, but I may put something over it, like that flower. Are you streaming today, Deb? Are you going live? Excuse me. I don't get notifications unless I have YouTube open, because I had turned off like all the notifications on my all notifications. You know what? I hope I like that. I'm glad. I hope you do pull it out and use it. See how she said I'm making her want to do that, y'all, not enabling. See? It's a difference. How am I missing these lives? This is It's starting to bug me. I'm just gluing the back right here. I'm just gonna slide this in here. Come on, paper. Slide in there. I didn't even get the notification still that you went live. Like I don't know what's going on with I'm gonna have to check and make sure that I have all the things checked to get those. Like, even after you when you log into your account, sometimes you can see notifications of so and so that went live. I didn't even get that. This is gonna make me mad. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Samara. All right, so I'm just trying to get this pot to give me some of that sweet, sweet nectar. No, I need it to open up for real. Oh, come on. All right, there we go. And what I want to do is slide the paper behind this paper since we already got a good lead in. Pull it out. Ooh. Heather was like, wait, did I read? What? No. What? All right. I'm going to slide this one in as well. A lot of demonstrators are doing that. A lot of them, from what I've been noticing. And we're just going to put this to the side like that. Let's just go ahead and tear this off. All right. And we're going to put this guy right here. This almost looks like the one we made the other day. Yeah. Heather, I'm gonna need you to not tease me with no French toast, ma'am. Like that's one of my favorite things besides chocolate chip pancakes, because I'm a big 4-year old apparently. With the chocolate chip pancakes, I love them. All right, so where did our butterfly bee go? Let me just cut. I think we can do black. We're gonna do this. I know this is weird. I put that there, but we're gonna put this right here. And I think we can get away with another be kind. So we're going to put be kind here. Yeah, I like French toast. I can't make it to save my life, but I love it. I was telling myself that I wanted to be better prepared today. Like I didn't want to have to do a lot of die cutting and stuff like that. So I was talking, chit chatting, and I got all the things cut for the scanning cut. But those things took a long time to cut. And then I didn't know what our production person would be doing, if she was going to follow suit with the things I had cut out or not. And apparently I'm doing okay. It's just that I probably should have used I should have used yellow as well. Be kind, be kind, be kind. Let's do that. Heather's an enabler. I'm glad I'm not an enabler today. Although, um, I got it from Joanne Fabrics, that die set. And you could probably go online and look it up. It's a great die set. I love it. I've played with it more than once, so it's here to stay. Because sometimes we buy things and we're like, oh, I really wanted to get this, whatever this is, and you use it, and you're like, it's okay. I'll keep it in my inventory just because. But it's not something that you really, really want. It is Enable Friday. Good job, Heather. High five. Virtual high five. Virtual high five. Okay. Just putting this little bee down. Right? Well, everyone calls me an enabler, Deb. Um, and I'm really not. I'm just letting you know what I use, and if you like it, then does that make me an enabler? I really wish I can get money for these products then, shoot, from the company. But I don't know if I would want to be on those kind of constraints. Need to post 5 videos within this time frame, et cetera, et cetera. All right, so we're gonna put this bee like right there. Although I could put him right here. What do y'all think? Up or on the jar? So you think I should put the bee here? So this is position one, like 1 o'clock, or what, 6, 7-ish. 1 or 7-ish. Because we can always take this little flower out and I can use it another day. What y'all think? I'm liking it right here. Yeah. All right. Wow. Is it 7-ish? We need another person one. Oh, Samara actually voted. What in the what? All right. Did I did I glue this down all the way? No. Okay. All right. Samara voted. Broke the tie. Broke the tie. Yes. Heather, we'll do another one, not today, but and we'll put you one right there. Alrighty. So we are using this tape right here. Oh, nuts. All right. So I'll burnish this all down. And then we'll work on our last thing of the morning. Now, if you're a fancy crafter, which most of you are, even though you say you're not, you could go over this with a clear pen and give it some shine. Even right here, you can give it a little bit of shine to it. It's blank on the inside. Since Deb is here, only because Deb is here, we're gonna put something on the inside. No, that's okay. I'll still do the other one too, though. In honor of Deb, because Deb treats the inside of her cards. So, and here we have this one. It says smile. I really like this. I probably would make another one going a little bit more angle. I'll put a little bee, all these little bee stickers. See, I might have to participate in the stickier side because I didn't use 5, 6 stickers today. See? Yes. And then our last one. So we got 4 cards. I'm not sure if you're part of the Facebook group or not, but there is a challenge, a year-long challenge. You have to make 300 cards by May 1st, I think it is. You don't have to share the cards with us. Just be honest and put the number. And I think I have 10 cards now. I'm so excited about that. So, um, we didn't even get a chance to do our other thing. That's okay. We will work on it. We'll work on trying to get better. I will work on trying to get better at getting them all done. So this is one of the cards that we done. Yeah, I like this one a lot. Okay, ma'am. Then we have this one. And this is a sticker too. Ooh, Deb. This sticker South the Craft and it's calling my name again. This is a sticker too. We treated this for Deb. Yay. And then this is the last one we just made. So, in April, I made these cards, which inspired us to make more cards today because why not? So this is one. I used a paper punch. I really want to use this paper punch. I don't know why. I just had that on my brain. And so this is kind of similar. The die has three or four flowers, and it has another one that's not on its petal. And I think a stamp. And see, we did that. I actually treated the inside of that one. And then we have this one, which I love. The same thing says honey. And I put a heart on there. Come on, camera. Thank you so much. I don't know what's going on with this camera. That yellow, probably. And then we have this one. This is one of my favorites. Oh, did I do this Tuesday? No, I did this one. And then I made some on Tuesday. I don't know what I did with them, though. And this is blank on the inside. So those are the cards that we made. And now what I want to try and do, not really quickly, but I want to try and I don't know why the camera just did that. That's irritating. We're gonna make a really quick um you know, you don't know because I don't know what the word is. Rosette. And I wanted to put one of these butterflies, one of these bees on here on the rosette. Like that. I'm not good at the cutting the center out and then reshaping the thing. So we'll just do it the way I know how to do it, and then we'll work on that one next. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really, really enjoy making the cards. Once you have a good concept down, I guess you can, you know, beast mode it out and do a whole bunch of cool cards. And these dies that I'm using now come from another die company, Reno and Coco and Reno. And I just had to have them because apparently this is bee season. I didn't know, I didn't get the memo on that, but it's bee season. So, and maybe I'll do some honeycomb stuff next time. But now we have a lot of bees cut out and we can just, work on that at another time. Yeah, I got this from Hobby Lobby, 99 cents. It does not ever go on sale to my knowledge, but it's 99 cents. Unless you can get 50 of them or 25. I probably will never use all of them anyway, so it's not a big deal, but I like them. I'm checking to see if I have my glue gun because we may have to just work on this rosette next week. Um, I don't think I have my glue gun at the desk. I'm just going to check once more. Sometimes I swap out the items that I'm using, like I swapped out the iron for the glue gun last week. So yeah, we'll make the potato of it, right? And then we'll put the meat together next week. So, because I need to find a doily. I need a doily to go behind this. Rosettes are very fun to make. I like making them. They're not complicated once you get the hang of it down. But if you don't get the hang of it, then it could be slightly annoying. I did learn this from Tina Massey, and I think her YouTube channel name now is Tina's Messy Crafty Life now. I think that's her new channel name. I think that's what it is. I'm not sure. Oh, a mosquito. I would have to say no to the mosquito and the bees, but what do I know? Yep. Heather is putting together a chicken coop, Deb, which I think is super cool. All right. So what we're going to start off with is a plain old black sheet of paper, and we're going to do every half inch, whatever words, what are they? Whatever kind of paper you want to use is fine. I think I told y'all this last time. One of the ladies' class that I took when went to the one and only craft um, convention I went to, she said, never put your paper all the way up. Start here and do that. It stuck for a little while, but I don't. I guess the difference is it indents the paper a lot better versus not having a really good indentation at the top of your paper. So if you can remember that, that's a pro tip, not from me, but from her, since I paid her for the class. And then gonna turn it over and just recrease every side. We want to get those fibers really separated, I suppose, torn. Yep. So I don't know what kind of outfit I'm gonna buy myself today. I'm thinking just a plain old blouse and some jeans, maybe. I bought a skirt a couple of weeks ago. I like long skirts. When I was younger, I wanted to be a bohemian person, more of a hippie homeless person, kind of like Kane from Kung Fu, just roam the land. Yeah. I can't wait for her to post pictures of it, like once it's all complete. But we shall see what she does after. So we're gonna put this to the side, and we're gonna get a yellow sheet of paper, which I did not bring to the whole situation, but we're gonna figure that out real quick. Cause who doesn't have yellow paper at the desk? Me. Yeah, I like long skirts too. You gotta worry about your legs being shown. Yeah, I always wanted to be that kind of bohemian person, but reality set in and I couldn't just walk around with flowers in my hair, tank tops and long skirts. No, I just, wear pajamas and cut paper, which I think is a good trade-off. Every half inch still. What we're gonna do is we're gonna cut the um, black paper a little bit longer. Yeah, hippie flower child. Yeah, my mom was one of those people that was around during that time frame. So, yeah. I you know, your reality of adulting changes every so couple of years, every 5, 10 years maybe. The mentality that I had when I was in my 20s, I definitely don't have now. And the mentality I had in my teens, I don't have now. So now we're gonna cut the paper down. Versus now that I'm 25 now, I have a different outlook on life. I'm joking. Okay, I do have a different outlook on life, but I'm not 25. I'm 26. Oh, that's a good belly laugh right there. Yeah, even before I was a parent, the things that I valued in life changed. Um, and now that I have my son, definitely things have a different I have a different outlook on 'em. So we're gonna do 3 inches. 4 and 4. No, we're gonna do three because I want to connect three of these. Three. Three. Y'all laughing like I said something real funny. I don't think I did. All right, so we got to do another yellow one, but that's okay. And now for our black one, we're gonna do 2 inches. I'm using an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper versus a normal 12 by 12. So of course it's gonna be a little bit different. Not only is it gonna be different, I think I told you last time we made these rosettes. If you decide to use an odd size sheet of paper, it's going to have one peak and one valley versus both peaks or both valleys. So just keep that in mind. I just grabbed what I had. I'm gonna make a 3-layer rosette, so no worries. I'm gonna probably use. I'm probably gonna go to Hobby Lobby today. I'll go into my paper stash and see. I don't have a lot of insect paper, so not like a lot of the bees. I do have a lot of butterflies, and they're insects. So my bee fetish just happened the last couple of years, and probably because of Wandering Dreamer 555. And we'll talk about her enabling on her channel though, not mine. She's not here to defend herself. And you don't talk about people when they're in the present besides Barry Crafty, cause she called me an enabler. All right, so now that we have our two sizes, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and just glue these together. Okay. But Barry Crafty probably here. See, Heather knows about the enabling of Wandering Dreamer. She has. Did I see who was that? Someone hauled. Was it you, Heather? A bunny? Maybe it was her. A bunny stamp. And I was like, I need that stamp. And I like bunnies, but I'm not like, ooh, I gotta have a bunny stamp. But I was like, ooh. Yeah, her haul videos. You're like, are you gonna really? You're gonna just do that to me, huh? Okay, that's fine. And even though this is, oh, my decorative scissors, we're just gonna cut some decoration because bees be wreaking havoc on people. My neighbors. Did I tell y'all that story about my neighbors? I didn't tell y'all. I should have did this first. So we're gonna just put this to the side, pretend like it didn't happen. Jedi mind trick you real quick. I'm gonna use these, and they don't have a name to them, so they're probably off-brand scissors. Um, but my neighbors had a bunch of wasp nests on their house. I kill wasps, just so you know, because uh, see, Barry Crafty showed up. That's why I can talk about her because you never know what she is. She always in the wings lurking, talking trash. Um, they had a whole bunch of wasp nests, right? And my son was like, "Mommy, what is that? Is that a bee's nest? A wasp nest?" I was like, "Get in the car." He was like, "Mommy, we gotta tell them." Like he was I was like, just get in the car. Just get in the car. Right? So I called my neighbor, the same neighbor I called about the dog this morning. And I was like, hey, can you tell so and so and so and so that they got wasp nests all over their house? Now they should have known. I should have, that was dumb of my part, what I'm about to tell y'all, because this is the front door and that's the wasp nest. I think I took pictures and showed Barry Crafty, I think. I think. And he was like, no, Brandy, they want them. They say the bees are our friend. And I'm like, what? I said, well, they not paying rent here, so they die in my house. I said, they can't be sending their neighbors over here. The wasp nest, that is. They can't be sending their neighbors over here. Because I had told e- the bug man, I was like, I check the house, the front and the side of the house. I don't check the backyard that often. But now it's summertime, I'll be checking the backyard a little bit more frequently. I said, I checked it. He was like, no, that nest has been there for a while. And I'm thinking, if they got a whole colony of bugs next door, it would be easy for them to have their cousins and relatives come help them set up their new house, the condo or whatever. I'm like, no, buddy, we not doing this. I kill bugs. They don't pay rent. They gone. I just, no. All right. So the goal is to have one layer, two layer, and we're going to put another layer, a bigger one, some decoration, not just this plain thing. And then we're going to put this on top. We're going to put some bees, and we got a little black stick, and we're going to go on there from there. Oh, I got to show y'all something. I got to show y'all something. I told y'all I was going to show y'all. I got out the car and forgot to bring it to the table. So I'm just doing up, down, up, down, up, down. It doesn't matter because this is not even. This is 11. It should be 12 or 10. And then you'll have a peak and a valley, peak, valley on both sides. But in our case, it will not matter. Okay. And maybe I cut it even enough. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Some people let the bug stay and I get it. The people on next door, if y'all have next door, are very savage in their mindset, what they say. So and I wonder about these people that are on next door. Some of them say some really horrible things. And I do not agree with them, first of all. I do think that we are in a different society now where people tend to get more offended easier about certain things. But I also think that in our society, some of the things that people were saying back in the day shouldn't have been said in the first place, and we would never have gotten here, right? Um, and I'll give you an example. Back when I was growing up, skinny people, if you're thin, fit, quote unquote beautiful, it's okay to call someone fat and ugly, right? Because thin is what has been deemed as okay, socially accepted through people, whereas obesity and being fat and ugly or whatever is not. You know what? Mabel, a black widow spider. Listen, I'm not letting nobody stay. Mabel, Sable, nobody. They cannot stay with me. If I see them, they getting evicted. Ain't no pardons going on or nothing. No. And plus, we have birds in the front of our house. Them birds be tearing them up. They be like, "Burp, burp, 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 burp." Like, get them, birds, get them. All right, so we're just gonna close this up. All right, so this is the beginning of our rosettes, and we're gonna have to trim this down some as well. Unfortunately, Girl, you ain't crazy. Oh, my friends, my friends. All right, so you just then cut that down a little bit. Does it need more? It might need a little bit more, but we can work on it. We'll work all that out. Um, I always think that I'm gonna craft after I hang out with y'all, and I sit here and I get on the computer and I chit chat and I play video games, and then I'm like, I need to be crafting. I need to be crafting, but no. Do I craft like I'm supposed to? Uh. All right. So, yeah, I think if we had stopped those crazy things, coffee with glue. Why? What are you doing? So Barry Crafty decided to grace us with her presence, y'all, because y'all know why. I ain't gonna even say it, but y'all know why. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all know why. Yeah. Glue and coffee. You mixing glue and coffee. Are you sniffing it? You drinking it? What? I don't know what to say about that one, ma'am. Exactly, Heather. Exactly. That's why. Exactly. Oh, I need some pictures. I need pictures, ma'am. So I'm just pressing it in and getting it nice and listen, if that's what makes you happy, do it. I'm not here to stop you at all. See? See, she know. Just okay, so I'm gonna go get that thing I told you I was gonna show y'all on Tuesday. But before we go any further, see, Barry Crafty knows, everybody knows, and now everyone knows that Samara trolled me. Everyone knows. Everyone knows. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, so we got this one. She don't have no hot glue though. We got this one. Then we're gonna have this situation right here. And then we'll have this B over here some kind of way, and then we'll have a word across the bottom. So I will be right back. I want to show y'all something that I picked up. Hopefully it will give you some goodness. Oh, I'm gonna bring all of it since for the evidence. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. So first things first, sometimes we always have to admit when things have transpired. You all called me an enabler. I accept it. I fully accept that honor, and I pled guilty to it with Bearcraft this morning. Although I sent her a link and she didn't even open it, so she called me an enabler with a she falsely accused me of being an enabler. I did admit to sending her the link though, which she did not open. Hmm. But a couple of weeks ago, Samara, who's a very wonderful person, I'm not saying that she's not a great person. I enjoy her and she is amazing. Amazing person. She sent me some wonderful things. I showed you that book that she made me, which I'm sure took, time because everything was hand done, which the emotional part of me came out in a good way. Now, I do want to go on a record and saying that Barry Crafty has also did what I'm about to show you to me, but not in the detail that Samara has done it to me. That's what I will say. Barry Crafty has trolled me before in this same instance, right? And what they say about payback is, what they say about payback. We'll leave it right there. About payback, right? And I'm sure, you know, ma'am, the blow was done to me. That's what I'm saying. The blow was done to me. So it's still a beautiful mix of troll. This is the most prettiest troll I've ever seen in my life, right? And it smells so good. I ask you this every time. What is this? What is that? You can tell me you can send me the message and tell me the thing because I think you told me before. So what she did, she paints, and this is a painful troll. This isn't even like a funny ha 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 glitter bomb troll. See, Barry Craft is laughing because she did it to me before too. Um, so what Samara did, which I'm grateful for, which I'm also a little bit salty. She sent me this beautiful butterfly die cut. I mean, it's either punch or die cut. She sent me one in this mix of funfetti, right? She sent me some beautiful circles. These things right here, all very nice. She sent these little paper punch flowers that I will be using. I'm going to dig all these out and send her something wonderful back, right? Please, no loose glitter. Please, no loose glitter. I don't want it to get in my eye. And I have to go back to the emergency room. That has happened before. So that's why I don't like loose glitter because it's pretty, but not for my eyes. Um, See, she sent me all these. She painstakingly went through all this trouble and she trolled me, y'all. She trolled me. This is a troll. This is trolling in its purest form of trollism. If you don't know what trolling is, this is it. And let me tell you something. It was not in this beautifully wrapped package of uh purple tissue. No, 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 no. It was in the box that she sent it to me in, right? So I put it in here. Yeah, troll. Who did this, Samara? She's a troll. She trolled me. Anyway, get y'all wallets out, okay? So I went to where did I go? Where did I go? TJ Maxx. And they had these tea things. It says new English teas, right? Excuse me one second. Okay. New English teas, Alice Adventures in Wonderland, the tea selection. It says 3 tins of loose leaf teas. So if you're a fancy tea drinker, I haven't even opened it because you probably know why I bought it. right? It has Alice in Wonderland on it. You got two little square tins and one round tin. I've drank Earl Grey. I haven't drank tea. I don't drink tea that much, but English breakfast tea, we'll see how it is. And it's loose tea. So I do have a little tea steeper because, I want to be fancy at one time and I drank from Savannah. And I thought this would be really cute to keep and have because of the tins. I'm not a huge Alice in Wonderland fan, but I do like some of the pretty images. They also have Peter Rabbit. I'm much more of a yeah. Do you have a TJ Maxx near you, Heather? I'm much more of a I like the Peter Rabbit images, but I would, get Alice. And if you don't remember back in the day, they probably still do have it. It was the Alice in Wonderland stamp set, and I actually got one from a magazine. I also got one that's not branded, and I haven't used it yet because it looks funny. This little rabbit is too cute. So, and it was $5. So my thing is that I've spent $5 on the tea or the tins. I will never tell. I would never tell. And then this is the coup de grace of teas. So some person opened it up already. I'm not that some person, but they opened it up and you see it says classic tea collection. I thought this was really pretty. And on the inside it says tea time, time for tea. And I think this is just from the book. You can't see it, the glare. So, yeah, Heather. You have my email address. That's all I'll say. They only had two of these in stock, and I sent one to my friend who's local. But I don't mind riding around town. I'll leave it at that, ma'am. But anyway, I got this like Samara called me out. Or True Crafter would buy something for the images. Yeah, I did because I thought it would be really cool to do. I bought. I didn't do a haul, but I bought a Alice in Wonderland situation. That's all we'll say. And I thought it'd be really, even though that situation is a little bit more Alice Returns to Wonderland. Which the one with Johnny Depp in it? Barry Crafty should know. But anyway, low blows today. I swear, low blows. I thought it'd be really cool to recreate something like this and share one or two teas with people. Like, I can do a tea time or whatever. Yeah, so it's chai tea, English breakfast tea, and Earl Grey, and I don't know what this one is. Oh, afternoon tea. So the same thing, just in a different container. And the really cute part about this is, if you want to take these images and do things with them, you can. And this is not loose. I think it feels like a tea packet is in here. So that's really cool. I didn't count on to make sure that they had them all because this was open, like I said, and I really wasn't buying it for the tea. I was buying it more for the images. So this is Tweedledee, Tweedledum, and Alice the rabbit. And I thought I saw the Mad Hatter on one, but no. But anyway, so that is what I picked up from TJ Maxx. I thought it was really cool. They have more things on there, but I mean, I was like, okay, are we really buying a tea for drinking, or are we buying a tea for these images? Because this was $7.50, I believe. $8, so $8. And so it tells you what it is, English tea, blah, 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 and this is how it looks. But tell me, I mean, besides it being tea, okay, we get it. It is just such a cute concept. Happy Mother's Day, Nix. How are you doing today? Hopefully well. You know what, Eb? Would you like to do a Alice in Wonderland pocket letter swap with me, darling? Because I am ready. I have a bunny. I really want to I want to do some Alice themed things, but I, I just need to do them. I want to do some hats and things like that. I watched a movie and it was so boring to me. The first one, my son was like, "Is this it? Like, when is this over?" Yeah, it wasn't good. But I do like the drink me, eat me things or whatever. At the time, I'm late for an important date, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, that's what I got. Next, I'll show you what we made, but I'm gonna be logging out shortly because It's late. Tuesday we will. I don't know what we're gonna do on Tuesday. Do y'all have any idea what y'all want to do on Tuesday? Nick, you were here for these cards that we made a couple of weeks ago. Okay, so it is. I do, Nix. I do. I do. I do. You know what? It's about to get worse because yesterday Barry Craft and I were chit chatting, and I went to Michaels.com. And do you know that they have Stamperia paper on Michaels.com? I'm not going to pay for it because it's pretty expensive and you could probably get it cheaper from other places. But yeah, so these three cards, Nix, inspired our craft project for today, which we did this one. Samara even voted, Nix. You weren't here, she was voting. She voted on something. And we made this one. I did this on a scan and cut. I really, really am happy with this. Um, it's just simple and basic, but I like it. It doesn't have to be over the top. And then we took this, did that. Oh, well, that is awesome. I have done my, yes, they do, Deb. They do. They really do. That's such an evil laugh. I mean, what kind of person laughs at her friends for buying stuff when they said, I'm not going to be buying any more things? I don't know. I'm not a good person, apparently, when it comes to craft buying. But that's all I have, y'all. I don't have anything else unless you want to see another project. I mean, we can bust out something, but I don't have anything. I do want to say thank y'all for watching. I had a great time. I will be here on Tuesday. I have decided that I'm going to try to go live. Uh, the honey pot is at Hobby Lobby, Joy and Fabric. It's a beautiful set. I can't find it to show you. Yeah, so these cards I created with you when you were here, right? These cards right here are today's cards that were inspired by those. So this, I made this be on a scanning cut. This piece I made on a scanning cut. This is the die from Reno and Company. Um, so is this. And then we have a sticker, some stickers. So that is that. Yeah, I enjoyed you all. Thank you so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. To all the mommies out there, happy Mother's Day. I hope you have a wonderful, unstressed weekend. I hope that you get to do whatever it is that you don't normally get to do during the week. Kick your feet up, have the hubby or the mister or whoever it is come out and, hey, Kayla, how you doing, Kay? What's going on? Have a great day. I'm getting ready to log off, but thank you so much for coming out and hanging out with me. Until next time, happy crafting.